haven't done one of these in a while. It's Sunday again. I'm cobbled together some more sweaty ashtray change and some pocket lint, and I got 6 bottle caps, a dried out frog, a broken harmonica, my yo-yo but the string doesn't work, 3 marbles, 2 of them are cat size and one's a big shooter, and what else? Oh, and a penny I squished on the railroad tracks. So I'm going to take that up to the beer store and see what they'll give me for it. And just wanted to give an update. Just saw a guy shooting dope in the bus stop in front of McDonald's. Gotta love the city, man. Gotta love the city. You know, I don't judge. I used to shoot dope myself. Lots and lots of it. I love shooting dope. I just can't do it anymore. You know, the only live friends I have are the ones that quit doing that shit. But I'm not judging the cat, but for fuck's sake, go down to the river, go to McDonald's bathroom or something, but just not right out in plain sight, you know? I guess that is judgy, and I'm saying I'm not judgy, but whatever. So, anyway, I'm going to get some beers, hopefully, for my trade goods. I'm going to try from now on to barter as the men did in the days of old. And then I'm going to go down by the waterfall and down by the river, drink a beer or 2 or 6 or 9, and have me a fire, smoke about 8 cigarettes, and then I got a big pot of Sunday gravy cooking on the stove on the low. That's pasta sauce. It's got leftover smoked brisket in it. It's got meatballs I made with ground pork, ground beef, and Italian sausage, and seasonings and breadcrumbs and milk and pecorino cheese. And it's got like crisp fried chicken legs that I put in at the last minute, so the skin is nice and crispy, and I set aside some of the crispy skin, just chopped and put on top. So my boy Finn is keeping an eye on the sauce and stirring it, and I told him if I'm not back in an hour to go ahead and turn it off and cook some pasta and feed he and his brother. And say what you will about fucking teenagers, that one I can count on him. He's a little owly and a little pissy sometimes, but when I want to go do stuff like this, when I need to go do stuff like this, because I'm fucking hungover, I need a fucking beer. I know that he'll finish cooking and feed his brother and keep shit mellow at my house, you know. And you know, I fought to keep that place for 9 months with their mama. So it's nice that I have it. It's nice that I have my boys. And as far as what she does and what her dad does and all that crap, I have no control over that, no say over that. So I learned to do a Jimmy Jam, James M. Money Seeger. Just fucking, you can't do nothing about it, so don't fucking worry about it. And look, said I love the city because of random shit. Look at this rug I just found. It's beautiful, and it's going home with me. See that? That rug, isn't that nice? Yeah. First it's gonna get drug in the woods down here with me, and then it's gonna, on my way home from the beer store and the hike, I'll stop and grab it and bring it home. And that's all. And let's see, what else? Oh, I seen a dead deer the other day, a doe, about 6 in the morning out walking, and she was still slightly warm, and her joints hadn't stiffened, so she couldn't have been hit. You know, she hadn't been dead that long. No compound fractures that I could see. So I carried her into the woods by the creek. She was laying right in the middle of Shingle Creek Parkway and 49th Avenue. And I carried her into the woods, and I blew some tobacco smoke in her nose, and I put some tobacco on her, and I sang her to the spirit world. Because I got to keep right with the deer people. They fed me and clothed me and kept me well many, many times over the years. Anyway, stashed her in the woods, threw some leaves and sticks over. I was gonna run home, get my skinning knife, and come back. Usually I'll eat roadkill, like in the winter, you know, because it'll freeze right away. But with a deer or a larger mammal, that roadkill, when there's not an obvious like rib sticking out through the lungs or something, so she bled out that way, you don't know. It's internal injuries. So a lot of that meat, chances are it's ruined, even if it's fresh. I mean, you could go through it, and you know, the only tool you ever need, any chef, any person, any human who likes to consume, you know, carnivorous forms of protein, you don't need a thermometer and this and that and all this fancy cooking shit they try to sell you on the cooking channel. You use your nose. That's, you know, the powers gave us a nose for a reason. If it stinks, you don't eat it unless it's fucking cheese from France, you know, or some girl you really love, you know. So anyway, I go home, get my Skinner knife, and I go back up there on foot, leave my bike at home so I can fucking carry the hide home and shit. And whoa, there's a kingfisher. There's a kingfisher right there. I'm on Shingle Creek and there's a kingfisher. I never see them down here. Or it's either that or a pileated woodpecker. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the camera. Probably can't see it, but it's across the creek over there, out on a branch. There's a white there. Now he just flew. There he goes. There he goes. Yep. I don't think that's a kingfisher, guys. I think that's a fucking pileated woodpecker. They're rare. I have seen those down here about once. Oh God, yeah. There ain't many of them left. It ain't because they're not smart. Like, it's just because people are stupid. But they're so timid now. If you see, you know, red-headed woodpeckers, shit, there's thousands of them. They're like fucking sparrows. They're used to us humans. You walk right up on them. If you see a kingfisher or a pileated woodpecker, you gotta be a lot quieter than a fucking Indian's ghost shadow to sneak up on those guys. Okay, bye.